Have you ever felt like, as a business owner, you have a marketing problem, and maybe probably you've posted so much on Facebook, posted content on YouTube, Instagram. You've done all your best. You've even probably run ads, to promote your business, and yet you're not seeing any results. You may think that you actually have a marketing or business problem, or maybe probably your product is not good enough for the audience. But what you may be missing here is that you have a system problem. Now, I'm going to run through to you 5 systems that you need to put in place for your business to start making consistent sales and for you to start getting endless customers. So once again, you're welcome to my channel. Yeah. So the real problem basically here is that many entrepreneurs think that visibility alone create sales. That with your business being visible online, you can create more and more sales. But you may not be far from the truth. Yeah, because you may have thousands of followers, you may post consistently online, but if you don't have these 5 systems in place to run through your business, you will lack clients, you will lack consistent sales. You will just be getting only few sales here and there, and this may actually affect your business growth. So basically, I'm going to run through to you 5 systems that you need to put in place for your business to grow to the next level. So number one system we should need to put in place is your visibility. Yeah, your visibility system. So this first system is simply set in a way whereby you are sure that your target audience can find you, not just anybody. Basically, because your business has to be set for a specific audience. If your product or your services is for everybody, that means you don't have a client. So your business has to be set for a specific set of audience, meaning you need to set your visibility system properly by targeting the right audience, using the right keyword, using the right content strategy. You also posting on the right content channel, right? When I say content channel, we have different platforms where you can post, from LinkedIn to Facebook to Twitter to TikTok, Instagram, and even YouTube. Yeah, so even when you know that YouTube and Facebook, they are most likely a general, everybody usually comes to these 2 platforms. You should also understand that you can rank your content to meet the right people using the right keyword, right, and the right strategy, so that the algorithm can push your content to these people that actually need your product or your services. So this your visibility system needs to be set in place, right? So because if nobody knows that your business exists, definitely you're not going to get any customer. So it's about you also consistently showing up on these platforms, right? So also, for you to show up on these platforms, you have to show up consistently, to get the right people. So that is that about the visibility system. But visibility system is not enough, right? You need another system called the trust system, right? So when you say the trust system, when someone sees your content today, they may just see it, watch it, they may be interested, they may scroll past it. There are thousands and thousands of people, creators, businesses that are posting content that they may be carried away with, right? So now when you talk about trust, we're talking about consistency, right? So for you to show up, this is for you to show up consistently, so that your content can meet the right people. When your target audience see that, okay, you posted today and you posted tomorrow, you posted consistent, and you are bringing in value, not just posting. You are bringing in concrete value to about your product or your services. They get to trust you over time, and they get to patronize you, right? So that is about the trust system. So how many systems have we discussed now? 2. So the third system is about the lead generation system. I think most businesses, this is where they get confused, they get stuck. When we say lead generation, it's all about you generating leads, target leads for your business, right? So you need to put that system in place for you to generate the right leads that you're going to introduce your product, over and over again. Because a popular research, has it that your target audience will get to see your marketing message, your content at least 6 times before they get to patronize your product or services. So you need to put your lead generation system in place. When I talk about lead generation system, we're talking about setting up an email newsletter, campaign, or a WhatsApp link where people can click when they get value from the content. Where are they going to? What are the call to action you're going to set in place for them to click and for you to get their contact? So you need to put that in place. You don't just post like that and expect that they're going to contact you. You need to provide value, For example, you can set up an ebook. Let me say your business is about setting up website. Let me say building website for other businesses. Yeah. So you need to set up a lead generation system. When we say lead generation system, you need to create probably a video or an ebook, right? Talking about the importance of a website for a business, right? So you need to set that. So those people that are interested, in building websites or taking their businesses online, they get to download that ebook, written by you, right? Or that video, published by you, right? They're going to get that content and download it and see how valuable it is. You're going to make it free. In exchange for that content you are giving out, you're going to get their email address and their phone number. That is what they call leads. Then you now, as time goes on, you're going to follow up with them, post, send them emails or WhatsApp messages consistently, about your product or your service, which is in this case a website, right, for their business. So this is also applicable to any kind of business, right? So if you are wondering how you're going to, set up all the system and put all these things in place, you just click on the link, on one of the link on my pinned comment. Engage me. I'm going to help you to set up all these things for you, right? So how many systems have we discussed now? That is 3. So let us go into the fourth system that you need to set up in place, and that is called the follow-up system, right? So the follow-up system is where you follow up with those that have contacted you about your business, or in this case, those that you have already collected their email addresses or their phone numbers via your lead generation system, right? You follow up with them. You don't just leave them like that, because there are many things that are running through the human mind, definitely, and the attention span of an average person right now have reduced to seconds, not just minutes anymore, and they tend to forget. So you tend to follow up probably weekly or probably bi-weekly or maybe twice a week, right? You try to follow up with them. That is called follow-up system. You don't just, or for example, if a client contacts you the first day and asked about your business, you don't just forget about them, just reply them and forget and think that okay, they're not interested. No, you follow up with them, right? Because from experience, I can tell you, for free, that when you follow up with your prospective client that have contacted you, about your business before, maybe on a second, third, fourth time, they're going to patronize you. Even for example, in our real estate business, we've follow up some clients that did not patronize us the first year. We exchange details, until the third year, like with consistent follow up before they eventually patronize us. So that's how it is in every kind of business. You need to up your follow up game for you to get your target clients to patronize you. That is that for the follow up system. So that is 4 system now. So the next system we're going to look at is the sales system. So how is your sales system? What system do you put in place to convert this your target prospect that have asked about your business to your customers? What system have you put in place for them to go into their bank app to transfer that money to you for you to get a sale? What system have you put in place? So you need to put a very good system in place, right? So this could be in form of maybe your invoice, right? Or these days with technology, things are possible. You set up a link via different e-commerce platform like Seller and the rest. You set up your link and they can just easily click on it and pay to patronize your business or probably your bank accounts. All these things are sales systems. So you need to have these systems to put in place, right? After they make an inquiry, you need to be able to convert them to customers immediately without wasting any much time, right? So that is that on the sales system. All these things are being done. Most business now with the popularity of AI, the evolvement of AI, everybody's talking about AI. Yeah, so but very few understand how to use AI to actually work on their business growth, right? So in this channel, I'm going to show you how you're going to use AI, how you're going to use various different business strategies, web technologies to grow your business and take your business to the next level. On that note, I will also suggest to you that you subscribe to this channel and like this video and share it to your friends and your families that are also running business to also get this value. Also drop your questions on the comment section and I'm going to answer them one by one. So thank you once again and have a great day ahead.